Welcome everyone to the Cat's Meowth and a sale video. So I'm going to go ahead and start flipping through the pages, and then I can talk about the details of the sales as we go, because we have several binders with hundreds of cards to go through. So as you can see, there's already a few blanks. So some of this has been posted in the last sale video. I've added to this binder as well as many of the other binders as well. This is the ultra rare binder, which for the most part goes in chronological order of sets. Although when we get near the end, I separate out the gold energies, the gold cards, full art supporters, full arts, and hyper rares. We have a lot of other binders coming up with English holos, rares, some reverses. I haven't started too much on the reverses. Tons of promos from all sorts of different areas, and some Japanese rares and holos too. These are the Japanese holos and non-holo rares, also in chronological order by set. So starting off with base set, and I haven't gotten too far in sorting these out, so we're through Destiny and the Expedition series, and then going into some of the Diamond and Pearl stuff. These are the English holos, and if you're interested in anything that you see, you can contact me about a sale at TheCatsMeowth@gmail.com. All of these cards have some sort of imperfection or damage to them. As you can see, sales for some of these pages have been going very nicely. I have a Wix page that should be in the description, and that will have some prices for the cards. I haven't priced out each card individually. I'm also writing down in detail the description of the conditions, so you'll know exactly what you're buying. Here we have a few pages of non-holo rares. And so what I've been doing with these sales is I'm first posting them to the YouTube channel, and then after a little while, I make a smaller post to the Facebook groups. Eventually, I'll be posting anything that doesn't sell on YouTube or Facebook to eBay. So these are my rare reverses. The only set I've gone through so far is the Legendary collection, so there's not a whole lot here. Here are my common and uncommon reverses, again right now only from Legendary. They all still have some sort of imperfection where I didn't think they would be good enough to grade, although there are a few cases, not just in this binder, but in other binders as well that I have available for sale, where the card value itself just isn't worth grading. I do have a few jumbo cards left. Now shipping on these is going to be a little more difficult, so it's going to be a little higher than just the standard card. Most of these cards are still in near mint condition. There are a few exceptions, like the Blastoise. Sorry about the angle. It does have a dent, I believe, right about there. And I believe some of the earlier cards have a little bit of damage to them as well. I don't think it's anything terribly significant though. And prices for these may already be on the Wix page. I'm not accepting any trades at the moment. I'm pretty much done with collecting, and I'm just working right now on getting a lot of my cards graded rather than adding new cards to the collection. And now we're getting into the promos. So these are pre-release promos. Every single card has a pre-release promo stamp there in the corner. For the cards that you see two of, there is a staff version and a non-staff version. And then starting with the Charizard, we have alternate holo and non-holo theme deck cards. So these are all cards that you pulled in theme decks that somehow differ from the card that you were pulling from the actual booster pack. So if it was a holo in the set, it was a non-holo in the theme deck, and vice versa. And these are sorted by chronological order. And then we get into some pop cards. And I believe these should be in order as well, from pop 1 through pop 9. Some of these I have gone through as far as maybe grading a few, but for the most part, I think especially the later pop sets, I've just left them complete. And you'll see that there's also alternate holo variants. I think that's it for this binder of promos. And in this binder, we have a little bit of everything. So we have some Professor promos, some alternate holos, some convention promos, staffed and unstaffed, some tournament promos, staffed and non-staffed, a WB Creator Trico. Let's see, a lot of Professor promos and just alternate holos, a little bit of Japanese, Ancient Mew, Rocket Sneasel, and from the Best series, Dragon Vault, a Japanese Southern Island set that is complete, the Countdown Calendar set, which is also complete, Double Crisis set, which is complete, as well as the reverse. And these obviously don't go with the set. These are just alternate holos that came in various blister packs that I put there just to use up the space. So lots of tournament promos, alternate holos, Professor promos, play promos, where if you just participated in enough tournaments, sometimes they send you packs of cool promo cards. And then we've got some play energy, and we finish it off with Japanese vending series cards. A few pages of these. And that finishes this binder. So this was my first sale binder, and it is still kind of a compilation of a lot of different things. As I empty out spots, I've just been kind of putting other random things in its place. So we've got a little of everything from pop holos and non-holos, Japanese cards from various promo sets, advertisement cards, English promos, a bunch of Japanese EXs that were left over from my booster box openings, Japanese promos. I think these are all part of the CP series. Pikachu World Collection, I think a few of them are missing, and those are the ones I've sent off to grade. Japanese Rumble, some just random Japanese cards from various sets. Cool Porygon, and I forget what that one's is. The other one is at the top. These are all from the VHS, like a starter pack. Not a complete set, but still pretty cool. Bagon with the Unquest, I believe it was a convention. Fruit by the Foot or Fruit Roll-Up Meowth. Jungle No Symbol promo. Well, sorry, they weren't promos. They're kind of like an error card. Let's see, we have W stamp cards. I believe that's a sealed Magikarp, a victory medal. These are just a bunch of Japanese holos. I think these are all holos. And then we start with the rares down there with Jigglypuff, no rarity rares, a couple promos. And then starting with Blaine's Quiz, we get into just a variety of reverses, non-holo rares, and I think it's just some holos from the normal English sets. They all have some sort of damage to them, and I've got a lot more information on these. I've actually been working on categorizing those a little bit more. These are leftover holos from my black and white Japanese openings. I actually haven't gone through these yet, so some of these I think I'm actually going to be pulling to grade. I think those are Heart Gold, so Silver era Japanese cards, a few more Japanese, and then we get into some English promos from the Black Star series, more tournament promos, Burger King promos from Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, McDonald's promos, 3 tropical beaches, a non-stamped, a staff, and a top 32 up there. And then these were part of trainer kits from several Japanese trainer kits. Well, not several. I think it's like 2. I think it's 2. There might be another one in the other binder, and some Sun and Moon, I believe, promos. So I think that is everything. Lots of binders. I am still going through cards trying to decide what to grade, what not to grade, and what to sell. So I'm going to be trying to update these every few weeks, giving my subscribers and viewers the first dibs on everything that is for sale. Then it's going to be going to Facebook and then eventually to eBay. So again, if you would like to contact me about a sale, my email is TheCatsMeowth@gmail.com, and I will try to reply back to you as promptly as possible with prices, conditions, and more pictures if you would like closer up pictures of exactly what imperfections are on the card. And if I don't have a price listed on the WotC site, feel free to just make me an offer as well. You don't have to wait for me to provide a price, so that might save a little bit of time. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you'll stay tuned. We've got lots of collection showcases still to come.